Welcome back to another episode of El Paso's favorite podcast, The Bro Monroe Show, hosted by Ray Zombie. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
What's going on?
Hey, Ray here. Ray Zombie's been a while and shit, but we're back. We're getting back into the flow of things. There's a couple tweaks going on and shit around here at the studio and with the show. Got my homie and shit. Y'all know who he is. Say what's up. Introduce yourself again.
What's going on? My name is Andrew.
Hey, Downtown Drew and shit.
I go by many aliases.
Too many.
Yeah,
give us a couple. Give us two and shit.
Oh, well, I go by Drew, Drewski. If it ain't two, it ain't Drew.
Downtown Drew.
Downtown Drew. You know, but that was back then when I used to play ball, but I fucked up my knee and shit.
Tweaking shit at your...
Yeah, you know how that goes.
You know how shit goes. Nah, but it's been a minute that we've been out here. Just some, like I said, some minor things and shit just going on. But, you know, I'm back in things, back in the work of, you know, life and shit. Life is beautiful as shit.
It really is.
It really is, especially in the summertime, dog.
Hey, what? Has life been handing you a bunch of lemons?
It has, dog. It really has. No, not going to lie, it really has.
Let me taste that lemonade then, baby.
Shit, I got that limonada, mijo.
Let me get that juice.
Ay, you know it, baby. Where's the... Hell yeah, dog.
You know I love the juice.
Yeah, you do. We all do, bro. Keep that juice nice and...
Juicy?
Nice and juicy. Nah, but you had the drunk story, right?
Yeah, I have so many.
Yeah, but you're gonna bless us with the first one of the season and shit.
I'll bless you with maybe one or two.
All right, cool.
I mean, I guess I gotta go two, right?
Yeah, you're gonna do two. If it ain't two, it ain't Drew.
All right.
If it ain't three, it ain't me. If it ain't three, it ain't me and shit.
Hey, let's just jump in the pool. I mean, I know it's cold and shit, but fuck it, my nipples are already hard.
Yeah, they are fucking glass cutters over there and shit. Yeah. Do the chicos when you're telling me about.
Oh yeah. So this chicos, man, I hate this story because I can honestly still taste the story. I could still taste the motor oil.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I'll give you a little prequel and shit. So anyway, this is back in the high school days. You know, it had to have been like a post football game because you know those were pretty crazy. You know.
Oh, dude, yeah, those were wild times and shit.
Back then, the thing was we would drink a 40 before the football games on Fridays. So every Friday we'd show up. We'd drink a 40 before, you know.
Would y'all chug it or just drink casually?
No, back then I would sip on it. You know, sip on it, let it get a little warm. You know,
that warm piss.
Yeah, babysit it a little bit. But it's because all you need with one of those 40s
is one.
It's one.
One and done.
All
baby.
you need is one. I mean, you're 18. You're a young age. You know.
Yeah. You're a fresh boy coming out.
So you just need one. You sip on it, and we were drinking King Cobras back then.
Oh, the King Cobras and shit?
Don't ask me why. You know, like my mom would give me $5 for the weekend and be like, all right, here's your allowance. And I'd be like, hey, well, $1.35 is going to go to my King Cobra on Friday.
Hey, that and you're going to go get a fucking double cheeseburger and shit afterwards.
You know, and some fries, and I'm still left with $1.49.
For dessert and shit, for parfait.
Yeah, so this story is I guess it had to have been post football game. We go to our after school spot. You know, we go to the kids.
Yeah.
That's where everyone would hang out.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to the kid. Shout out to Domino.
You know, shout out to Domino and his fam.
Triple D.
So we're there after a football game. I want to say it's fall, maybe early winter.
Okay.
And well, we had a bright idea of doing beer bongs. And well, we had a hose. We just didn't have the funnel. So
what the fuck?
Yeah, so I don't know how that worked out. I don't know how someone had a hose and we didn't have a funnel.
Somebody probably broke that shit.
Yeah, so well, we had a hose. We were like, well, who has a funnel? It was, all the homies are like, no, I don't have a funnel. I don't have a funnel. Someone had the bright idea, let me look in the trunk of my car.
Get the fuck out of here.
So he goes, comes back with a funnel. It's a used funnel that he uses for his oil changes, I guess. You know. You see the funnel, it has oil stains.
That's fucking gross, dude.
It reeks of oil, motor oil. I don't know what weight it was. Maybe it was 10. 10 nearly 40.
Dude, that's fucking nasty, bro.
I can't remember the specifics.
I can already smell that shit.
I can't remember the specifics of the oil, but well, whatever. We clean it. We thought we cleaned it.
Yeah.
You know, as thorough as we can. You know,
little spit shine and shit.
Using our hands, our fingers, and a water hose.
Hell yeah.
So whatever, we clean it. I must have gone. I had to have gone first because, let me tell you.
Oh, hold on. Let me tell you first though. There's a secret, dog. There's a hack where if you have a tampon and you soak it up, it'll clean everything real quick and shit.
Oh man,
try it out and shit next time. Next time you sip on some motor oil.
These parties were only guys were allowed in. And
oh,
shit.
okay.
You know, Red was at the door. I was just
We
kidding.
invited girls. Just kidding, Red. Love you and
I
shit.
was just kidding.
We'll edit that out.
It was a 3-girl minimum at the party.
3 girls and shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So well, anyway.
My bad. Go
Where
back
was
into your
I?
story.
Damn, I got sidetracked.
My
That
bad.
was funny as hell.
Now you're about to get into about
Oh yeah. Oh,
going first.
I don't know why the fuck I went first. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. But I'm pretty sure I did.
You went first
So
and last
anyway,
and
I was
shit?
I was a conductor and the caboose.
Yeah, you were.
All right, so we do the beer bong, right? We finally had the funnel. We got it going. We're drinking Budweiser back then, and well, I do it, whatever. Funnel, beer bong done. We finish it. We keep on drinking that night, but not too long after. We were like, oh well, let's go to Chico's. Everyone's hungry. At that age, you're in high school. You're drinking. You get the munchies. You know? It was customary for you to either go to Whataburger or Chico's Tacos, and the only Chico's Tacos I ever go to is the one on Alameda, Old Faithful.
Yeah, hell yeah,
So
the
anyway,
one by the park and shit.
Yeah. So we go
OG.
there. Yeah, we go there, and I'm with Red, but should I say I'm third wheeling?
Yeah. No, you can say it.
Yeah,
I'll edit it out.
Yeah, well, I'm third wheeling. I'm not gonna say who's with.
Some dude.
Might
and
have been
shit.
with a dude and shit. For all I
It was
know.
with the kid and
But
shit.
by this time, I want to say I drove there, but we get there, we order our food, and I'm just sitting at the booth like, oh man, I feel so nauseous.
Mad nauseous.
Super, bro. And I could start tasting like I'm burping the motor oil in my throat, and I'm like, no.
So this was before the
Yeah.
food?
Yeah, this is when we ordered, and like this was before the food. So we ordered, we sat down, and I was like, nah, bro, I feel fucking like trash right now, and like I'm burping up this motor oil, and I'm a person that I hate throwing up, bro.
Yeah.
It's seldom that I fucking throw up when I'm
But I'm in
hungover
free since
or whatever.
93 and
like,
shit.
Never, dude, never. I could probably count on like one hand the amount
No
of times
shit.
that I've thrown up while being hungover, drunk, or whatever.
God damn,
Yeah,
bro.
For real.
I can count them on my hand from last year alone and shit. God damn, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, so whatever. We order the food. We're sitting down, and I'm just sitting there, like with my head up, like my head is basically like resting on the table, you know.
Yeah. Just dead, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm out. They call our number. Red goes and gets our food.
69.
Yeah. 69. And
69? All loud and shit.
Oh yeah, remember that guy? I think he retired.
Something happened to him.
Or was it a guy or a girl? Sound like a guy. Anyway, so he gets the food, he brings it. They're munching out, him and his girl, and I'm just there like, fuck, dude, I can't eat. I can't eat anything. I'm fucking feeling
Especially
like,
Chico's.
Yeah, I was feeling like dizzy, nauseous, like motor oil. Like I could smell it and taste it, bro. It was like,
Oh, that's fucking nasty, dude.
And well, anyway, the food's there in front of me, bro. And then all of a sudden, I get the sudden. This is why I hate throwing up, bro. Because like I'm not one of those that can like hold it. Like as soon as I feel that I have to throw up, like
It
it's
comes
coming
out?
out, bro. Like I'm one of those that like not like people like I see it in movies or like,
Or, like,
you know, or I know
gagging,
people
like,
that are like, oh
dry
my god,
heaving.
I gotta throw up, and then they're like fucking like, oh my god, where's the restroom? And like fucking shit, like you know, like whatever, like they don't even throw up. Nah, dude, I'm not like that, dude. Like that's why
Like-
I hate throwing up because if I have to throw up, I gotta throw up. Like it's gonna come out like right then and there, dude. I have probably like 2 seconds.
Do you like that kid Julian from Big Daddy where he's like, I don't feel good, and he looks up and it just comes out? That's fucking
Julian.
gross, dog.
And after I threw up, I was like, play the kangaroo song.
Kangaroo song. Oh, dude, that's fucking nasty.
I think they had it on the jukebox. Anyway, so back to the story. So I'm like, dude, I feel it. I can't go anywhere. I get up, and right before I can even make it to the restroom, I just fucking yak right there in the middle of everyone.
Oh,
it's
dude.
fucking like 2:30 in the morning. People are there fucking pounding their singles, doubles, fries, weenie burgers, you know, dipping the fries in the cheese and salsa.
Oh, yeah.
And this one little kid is over here fucking throwing up and shit, can't handle his liquor. And dude, the amazing part about it is like I throw up, Brett just looks at me, he's with his date, they just look at me like throw up. And then like one of my childhood friends was there, he saw me, he ran into me, he's like, hey, is Drew alright? Like, and Red's like,
Mumble.
it's okay, you got him. And then we're there, and then like everyone's like just minding their own business and shit. They
Like,
keep,
no one
they're just
batted
eating,
an eye
they're
and
just
shit.
eating, yeah. So
The
and
norm.
I guess it's like normal shit. Like they had
At that time,
they
yeah.
already had it down. Like, hey, they called in the fucking custodian, comes in fucking with his mop, you know, cleans it
The
up.
vomit mop.
Yeah, and then I throw up and I'm kind of embarrassed, but I'm not really too much because I mean I'm intoxicated. I don't really give a fuck. So I sit back down to the booth and shit. But dude, I feel like at least 80% better. After
Oh, hell yeah.
yakking,
Usually
bro.
you do, yeah.
And but I I don't eat my Chicos. I don't even need it. Like, I'm
Oh,
still kind of
that's the worst part, dude.
Well, even before I could eat it, like, Red's already fucking chowing down on my fucking single and
Oh,
shit. So
that's why.
like, I didn't even... He might have asked me, like,
sneaky bastard.
He might have asked me, like, hey, Drew, you gonna eat this shit? Before I could answer, he was already fucking, like...
He's already one taco down and shit.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, he already had, like, half the taco in his mouth and shit.
Dude, that's fucking nasty. I don't think I've ever seen anybody throw up in public.
Really? At Chicos? Or
No,
in public
like,
in general?
Like, being fucked up, I don't think I've ever seen anybody throw up. It's
I
weird and
have.
shit.
I have. And it hates to be... It sucks to be the person that's the one throwing up, you know? But that was my... first and only time throwing up in public, and well, I mean, I attribute the fucking nauseous fucking feeling that I had to the motor oil, like being
I'm
an
sure
idiot.
it was.
Yeah,
Fucking Pennzoil down your throat and shit.
I didn't even think it was Pennzoil. It must have been that Valley Craft.
the nasty shit.
Yeah, it wasn't even the good oil.
Pinche agüita, güey. It's Crisco and shit.
Yeah. So I mean, so we wrapped it up. Like, fuck. Well, Red finishes eating my food and shit, you know. So somehow I made it. I was able to drive after that. You know, like I said, I felt like 100 times better. And
Something just wasn't sitting right.
I ended up driving home the next day. I probably didn't feel like shit.
Probably went to go play some ball and shit.
Yeah, probably.
Nasty ass, bro.
Yeah, so that's my vomiting Chico story. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. It's pretty nasty. Nah, you're good,
there,
dude. Hey, I just want to say something real quick to the listeners. If you guys can hear that bass, that thumping, it's not us. It's not our quality. It's fucking our neighbors, right? Those motherfuckers are jamming out.
Rowdy neighbors. Do you have a broom?
I do. I'm about to fucking start. No, but you just stomping shit. Stomping these motherfuckers are below us. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that nasty story.
Nasty ass. No, you had another one too and shit.
Oh yeah. Before I came over here to record, my girl was like, "Oh, you should tell him about the story that one time."
Hell yeah! Tell us that one time.
And I was like, baby, that's a long story to tell. But
no, you're good. We got time, baby. We got time.
I'm gonna tell it. All right. So my girl and I had just started dating, right?
Yeah.
Well,
was this the day? Wait, hold up. Was this the day that she fucking ate my fries and shit when I hated her? The first time I ever met her? No, right?
I'm not.
Do you remember that day that I met up with you because I had some shit going on at work and it was like on a Saturday? I showed up at Coco and shit, and it was you and her, and you guys were fucking sloshed, dude. Like this was like at 8, 9 in the morning. No, like 9 or 10. It was after. I had a game that day. So then I showed up. Oh, let me tell this story then real quick. Let me transition to shit. So the first time I met my homie P Money and shit, dude, I fucking show up to Coco and shit. You're like, hey, hit me up. Like I'm drinking and shit. I was like, all right, dope.
Was it in the morning?
Yeah, it was like 9 or 10 in the morning.
Okay,
right. It was 10:30 at the latest, maybe 11. I don't know.
Okay.
So I show up and then I'm like, where you at? You're like, oh, in the inside or whatever. So I show up. Your girl's wearing sunglasses inside. And I was like, dude, is she fucking like hungover and shit? Next thing you know, like, hey, we fucked up. I was like, did you guys go hard last night? And like, yeah, we just woke up and, got ready and came over here. I was like, bitch, like, are you fucking serious? And you're like, yeah, but it's all good. Like, you got to catch up. And I was like, all right, cool. So I took a shot, 2 shots. Next thing you know, I chug a beer. And then I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm fucking hungry. So I ordered the chicken pesto with the 420 fries, and it was your recommendation. Yes. That was the first time I ever had it, Doug. Dude, that was so good at Coconuts. I don't know if they still do that shit, but the 420 fries there, God, yeah, but to die for, bro.
Yeah, but eat them but not when you're on a date, because
yeah. So anyway, I'm there. I order my food, and I'm like, hey, you guys hungry? And you're like, nah, we're good. We already ate, or we're gonna eat right now, or some shit. So this is the first time I ever met your girl.
Right.
Hey, what's up? My name's whatever, Ray. Nice to meet you. And then next thing you know, my food gets there, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I was looking forward to it. I was hungry all day and shit. I was at work. I'm about to chow down, and I'm eating my sandwich, and the next thing, your girl reaches over, and she just grabs, like, a fucking handful of my fries. I was like, no disrespect, but I was like, in my mind, I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, I just met you. Like, why are you taking my food? Like, I didn't even offer you any, like, chill. Like, I'll share, but.
My girl likes those 420 fries.
Dude, you guys are fucked up, bro. She just reached over, and then you start eating. I was like, what the hell? So I'm, eating my sandwich. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm sharing my food today and shit. Next thing you know, I'm like, hey, you want some of the sandwich? She's like, yeah, dude, all fucked up. I was all right, cool. So I cut her a little corner and I gave it to her, and she fucking chowed down. I was like, what the hell? She was eating my food. I was like, fuck, because I ended up passing the plate altogether, and I just ordered another plate. And I was like, God damn, dude.
Nah, this had to have been a separate time, dog, because we had gone out to eat a time before that.
Okay.
And we had gone out to eat, so it wasn't that day that she was all messed up, hungry and messed up.
Dude, that was the first time I met her. Straight up, I was like, God damn, like, I kind of don't like her because she just kind of like was rude and like disgusting at the same time. But I was like, nah, she's drunk. It's cool, whatever. And then we just became
gets a
homies and
pass.
shit. Yeah, she gets a pass. She was fucked up.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that ever since then we're just homies and shit.
Yeah, she's.
I didn't like her for 5 minutes though, dog. Straight up.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm the same way too when I'm hungry too. You know, my blood sugar's low and shit.
You start acting out and shit, do some wild shit.
I'm like, don't touch my fries. Let me eat like a few, and then maybe I'll offer you some.
Hell yeah, dude. Nah.
But no, my bad. Apologies for that.
Nah, you're good, bro. You made it up, and she bought me 2 shots and some fries, so we're good.
All right, we're good then. Oh, in that case,
that's why I said I only hated her for 5 minutes because
right.
I didn't know who she was grabbing my food like that.
Yeah. So I guess I'll tell the story she wanted me to say. And it's
you want to say it too? Wait, don't lie.
Yeah.
No sé, haga mijo.
Nah, well, I mean, everyone's been there, right? If you haven't been to Coconuts at 7 a.m., then you've never lived. Okay?
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
It's kind of like
that's where you're testing yourself.
Yeah,
right
it's like a rite of passage, I guess you could say. You know, if you could say honestly that you've been to Coconuts at 7 in the morning when they open, and not if you're a nurse or a parole officer or what do you call it?
Those overnight, the graveyard shift
no,
person
no,
type shit.
No, like you partied the night before. Maybe you slept, maybe you didn't, and you showed up.
Maybe you didn't.
You
Most of the time you didn't.
Because I have a few stories about that, but I'm telling the story about me and my girl. So anyway, the night before, we're out drinking. We go to a couple bars, bar hopping, whatever. Apparently, we didn't get messed up enough because we went back to my apartment at the time. I was living in Central.
So that was a badass apartment, by the way.
Yeah, it was. It was haunted as well, but that's for another day. Anyway, so we're there, and we must have gotten home at a reasonable time because we both, like, no lie, dude. I wake up because I work early, right? So I work early as fuck. So like my internal clock like usually wakes me up. So I wake up and then I'm kind of like wide-eyed I'm like, what? Like, I feel good. Like, I'm not hungover. Like, I feel good. I wake up, and then I lean over to hug my girl, and then she wakes up, and she's like, what's up? Like, how do you feel? And she's like, I'm good. And I'm like, how do you feel? I'm like, well, I'm good.
Yeah.
And it was like 6:40.
God damn, bro.
And then we're just laying there, and like, I hear the train pass.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, I'm kind of like itching for like a brewski or, you know.
Who said that? You said that you're itching for a brewski?
I think
she was
kind of like, I don't know I mentioned it. Oh, that's right. I mentioned it. I was like, have you ever been to Coco's at 7 in the morning when they open? She's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean, no? You've never been like that early?
Never
They open at 7. She's like, no way. I'm like, way. I was like, let's go. And then, dude, I used to live within walking distance.
I remember, bitch.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So I'm like, well, bright idea. Like, I was like, babe, well, let's just go. Like, we don't have anything to do today. I'm off. You're off. Like, let's go. Boom. All right. Bet. Well, we didn't say bet because
then
So we just didn't say that.
Back then, that wasn't in our vernacular and shit.
Yeah, it was part of my vocabulary. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, so we get up, we get dressed. I'm pretty sure we showered. Yes.
I hope you did.
Yeah, we showered. All right. Anyway, so we get up. Boom.
We're the same draws from the last night.
We're walking to Coco's, bro. The sun's coming out. It's nice and brisk. The air was nice and brisk.
Yeah.
It was fall.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, I had a light sweater, a little hoodie.
Yeah.
And we're just walking.
I'm surprised you didn't have a cardigan and shit.
It was
you and
dirty.
your cardigans and
it
shit.
Was dirty. It was dirty at the time.
Yeah, it was.
And so we're walking up Piedras, down Piedras. Anyway, and so we're going down, and like I just like soaking it up, like, you know, like
enjoying
the sunrise, the little walk, the brisk air, you know, the smell of autumn.
Yeah.
And so we get there. It's like 7:20 maybe.
Yeah.
And so we're there, and like to our surprise, there's a couple people in there.
Yeah.
We weren't the first ones, and so we're there drinking. We started drinking, like, you know, casually. Start off with a beer, and we're like, all right, cool. I was like, boom. One of the regulars there shows up, and I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, boom. We get another, you know, like, you want a shot? Oh, yeah, we'll take a shot. So, all right, so we take a shot.
And that's how it starts.
Brewski, and then, well, we're there. I'm like, dude, let's play some music. I was like, so I go to the jukebox. I start playing some fucking jams, you know?
Hell yeah.
I put on fucking Toto.
Hell yeah.
African
shit.
I was like, yeah, that's my jam, you know? Put that on, start vibing, put my sunglasses on, my hoodie, and we're just having a good time. Well, it's like 9. And I'm like, dude, I'm hungry, babe. You hungry? She's like, yeah, let's get some food. I'm like, fuck yeah, I know a spot. Well, the spot that I like to go to, like, when I'm hungover or not, like, anytime I could get breakfast and I'm off, I love to go to Good Luck.
Oh, shout out to Good Luck on the
Yeah,
man
so
and shit.
the huevos rancheros there are my favorite.
No shit.
Yeah,
I love huevos rancheros.
I always get the huevos rancheros. Always order the huevos rancheros. And if you're feeling a little, you want a little more, get a small menudo on the side.
Oh, the menu's bomb
yeah.
too.
So I want to say that's what we did. Like, I got the huevos rancheros. She might have asked, like, is it good? And I'm like, come on,
girl, come on. Now.
Like, do you like spicy? And she might have ordered it too. And I think we shared a menudo. So we're
all
there.
cute and shit.
Yeah. So we get
Con el
there.
pan.
Maybe it had to have been like maybe 10. So we go, we eat. Boom. We asked the bartender that I was working at the time. I'm not gonna say her name, but I was like, dude, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back. We're just gonna go eat food, and I don't want to eat 420 fries right now, So we go. I'm like, we'll bring you back something. When we go, we eat. We fucking chow down. Boom. We go back to Coconuts like around 11:30 maybe. We bring the girl that was working some food, and then we go back to drinking again.
No
so we're
shit.
drinking again. Obviously, more people are there, having a good time, shots, listening to music. I still have videos on my phone from that day. Then since we started early, we already fucked up. So we're like, damn, I'm tired, babe. Let's go. So prior to going out, I had already made plans with my boy Jaime.
Yeah,
we were supposed to do like some like Saturdays are for the boys type of shit that day, and like everyone flaked on us, and it was just like. Well, I didn't want to flake on my boy Jaime and shit. So I was like, babe, well, let's just go home. We'll go back to my apartment. We'll take a nap. It had to have been like 12:30 maybe.
Yeah, midday and shit.
We go back. We're sleeping. I take maybe like a quick power nap. I think I set my alarm. I don't know. But my girl just knocks the fuck out. And I
typical
wake up,
girl
I
and
wake
shit all
up,
sleepy
I
and
wake up
shit.
and I'm like, dude, I can't let my boy down. We got to do this shit. Saturdays are for the boys, whatever. We're going to do some promo type shit. And so I wake up and I tried waking up my girl. I'm like, hey, wake up. Hey. She's like, nah, like sleeping. I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to leave her here and let her sleep, Fucking sleep it off. I'm going to go. Get ready, grab my keys. I'm still like drunk, but not that drunk. I'm not that drunk. No, so I get up and I meet up my boy. I meet up Jaime and shit. We go to the east side, to the Cabos, back when it was on Zaragoza.
Oh, shout out to old Cabo.
Yeah,
Cabo Z. Oh.
So we're there, and I'm just there. We're chilling, like drinking, And it was just me and him because, like, no one else showed up, like I said. And
was I invited and shit? Because I don't remember this shit.
I don't know if you were living in Dallas at the time.
Oh, probably. I probably was.
Yeah. Maybe. So we're there, and I'm, like, looking at my phone, like, every fucking, like, 5 minutes, like, damn. My girl hasn't texted me. Like, I wonder what's going on.
Yeah.
So I started getting worried, It's already like 4 or 5 p.m. I'm like, babe, what's up? What's going on? Bro, nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm tripping, but whatever. We're just chilling.
Saturdays for the boys.
We're chilling at the bar, bro. Whatever. And then.
We're at Cabo Z?
I think Jaime had only met her once before. And then, like, I had already told my girlfriend, I'm like, babe, this is what my plans are for later this evening or later this afternoon. She knew, like, she was aware.
She knew the itinerary and shit.
Yeah, she knew what the fuck was on the agenda and shit. Like, she knew what was going on. So I'm glad she remembered that. So whatever, we're drinking at the bar, and then, like, I just threw out of my peripherals, like, I see some girl, like, walk behind us and go to the back patio of Cabos, because we're sitting at the bar by the back patio of Cabos. Yeah. And Jaime's like, he fucking elbows me. He's like, hey, bitch, isn't that your girl? And then I look to my left, and I'm like, oh shit!
Like fucking bitch. I would say you're not gonna get this reference, but from like when Angela creeps up on Dwight, he's like, oh fuck, because she just creeps up on him and shit from the office. Come on, dog.
But
if you know, you know, and shit.
Then,
shout to the office.
And then boom, she's like fucking like in my sweater, like some sunglasses.
Hungover or what?
I'm like, oh shit, it is. I'm like, and then I fucking look over to my left. I'm like, hey babe, we're over here. Like, and she comes and she's like, oh my god, where have you been? I can't find my phone. Like, I'm like, and like, I remember you told me that you were gonna go to like a bar, but I don't remember which one. So like, I went to a few places that I thought you might be at.
No shit.
And then I came over here, and like, here you are. I'm like, do you have my phone? And I'm like, no. I've been texting you and calling you. Like, I don't have your phone. She's like, oh, fuck, well, I don't have my phone. Like, I don't know where it is. But, like, I'm late she had a family function that night, that evening. And she's like, well, I'm late. I got to go. Like, but she found me. So, like, that's the best part of the story. Like, we found each other, whatever.
All cute and shit.
But she still didn't have her phone. So So I was like, all right, well, she's like, all right, we'll continue doing shit. Like, I'm going to go. I'm like, all right, babe, well, like, you know, she was going to go with her family, like a family function. And she dips out, but at least, like, we both know that we're okay. Like, you know, we found each other, whatever. She found me. But we still don't know where her phone is. So the next day, well, I pick her up, or she shows up to my apartment, and we're, like, still looking for her phone. And I'm like, babe, I wouldn't have left the apartment had I known, like, your phone was missing. I thought maybe you had your phone, like, next to you, passed out on the bed.
In the pocket or some shit.
Or the nightstand or something. But no, like, we turned my bedroom over, like, inside out. Like, we couldn't find her phone. And I'm like, damn, well, I don't know. Maybe you left it at the bar. We called Coconut. Like, no, nothing. Well, I'm like, I think so. Another day passes, and then we're like,
God damn, bro.
I think I got to go to work. So it was Monday, and then I don't know how we're communicating. I guess through her iPad. Oh, yeah. She's using her iPad to text message me or whatever. And I'm just thinking, like, damn, like, where the fuck could your phone be? So after work on Monday, I get home, and then I start, like, searching my car. I look under the car seat. Guess where the phone was?
In between the
door.
On the door?
In between the passenger side door and the car.
Shut
and the car seat.
Up.
You know, like on that, little, like...
Yeah, the little crevice?
Like 3-inch crevice
no
between
shit,
the car seat
dude.
and
damn,
and
you didn't drop that shit?
No, so it was in there. And I was like, here it is. So she must have been drugged. Like, when we
and
drove
it probably
home.
just dropped out. I mean, it probably fell out of her pocket and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
So she didn't know. I didn't know when we got to my crib after, like, day drinking. So, I mean...
On my iPhone, like, dog, what the fuck?
No, I didn't return it to her. I pawned it.
Yeah, you did. Had to go to Coconut somehow, right?
So, yeah, that was an awkward story, but it was one that I wanted to
tell. No, that's cool.
Long,
no, it's all good. That was a good story, actually, because that's pretty fucking funny. I think that if it was me, the first place I would look if I thought I lost some shit, like my phone, my wallet, my glasses, something, and be to the car away. I don't know why, just because I've always dropped shit.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, since...
I guess back then it was a little different.
Well, I mean, yeah, since, like, I would have, like, if it was my phone, but, you know, but the thing is, like, when I left her at my apartment to go with Jaime, I didn't know that she didn't have her phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you didn't know, she was asleep and shit.
Maybe she was sleeping on it or something, you know.
And she's all by herself, fucking, like, if it was the 1990s and shit, no way to communicate with anyone.
Exactly.
Except a landline.
Yeah, so
that's fucking hilarious, Doug.
So yeah, so that was that, and like my girl loves that story. Like she loves to tell it. She tells.
That's fucking funny. That's one of your stories, bro. That's cool.
And Jaime loves to be like, dude,
I was there.
Better. Like,
you motherfucker.
Drew, remember I was like, bro, is that your girl? And I was like, where? I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's fucking funny, bro. That's fucking hilarious.
I was like, babe, what's up? You want some fish tacos?
Yeah, she does.
But yeah,
dude, I had a funny story happen. I mean, a funny thing happened to me earlier today. Actually, like no lie, this isn't made up and shit. I was going home, right, like probably an hour ago. Go home before I picked you up and shit. I was at the corner of Lee Trevino and I-10. So there's this homeless dude that I always see in that area and shit, right? And he's asking for money. You know, I'm at the front of the fucking line, traffic and shit. I'm at right at the light.
I hate being that.
So yeah, so he's like asking for money. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna reach in and give him a couple bucks and shit. So I fucking open it, but me being kind of a germaphobe, you know, no disrespect to anybody, but even if it's like someone at the bar, I like to wash my hands afterwards or hand sanitizer just because I hate germs and shit. Right. So I don't want to touch this dude, obviously, right? So I stuck my two fingers out with a couple bucks and shit. So I rolled down my window, but my truck likes to go all the way down, which I don't like that shit.
Usually, like if you press it down all the way, it'll.
Dude, my shit's fucked up because that shit happened. So I pressed it back up so it could go, stay in that area. But my dumbass, I guess, pressed it too long and shit. And that shit crushed my fingers, dude. The fucking homeless dude, his face was reaction. If I would have had a camera, he was like, like he freaked out like it was his fucking fingers and shit. Like getting trapped. To say.
I was like, at least it was your fingers.
And I was like, Drew, get the fucking money. I told him, I was like, get the fucking dollars and shit before So he grabbed his money. He's like, are you okay? And I'm like, dude, I'm good and shit. Just rolled through and I dipped out and shit, motherfucker. Just want to share that little story with you and shit.
Let me see your fingers.
Nah, they're good. I mean, you can see the little line right there and shit.
Yeah, they're good. Nah, they're good. They're good.
Yeah, they are. Nah, dude, look at the difference, though. Look, this one looks crushed compared to the other one. You see this? You see the veins?
Did you take a bubble bath before you came? Because those fingers are pruny.
Bro, it's the ones that got trapped, dog. I know what you're doing. Get the fuck out of here. What's that? No, not that one. The fucking...
Give them all. Yeah.
My bad. No, but look, you could tell and shit.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Damn, but I think I fucked up some nerves and shit. Now we're good, though. Hey, but for tonight, who do you got? Celtics or Warriors and shit?
Oh, yeah, so today's Friday. We're recording Friday.
Game what, 4 tonight?
Game 4, yeah.
Celtics up 2-1?
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys remember this, but I gave I picked the Bucks to repeat. And I actually picked them to repeat over the Suns. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a rematch.
I thought so. Dude, everyone thought it was. Everyone thought it was.
Yeah,
everyone.
So, I mean, you know, the Suns, you saw how they played last year, and they came back, together, and, and how they dominated the Western Conference, you know?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. They didn't make it. And then the Bucks, I was, holding, oh, well, at least we've got Giannis, you know? I like Giannis.
Believe in Giannis and shit.
I believe in him. I respect him for the decisions he's made, his business decisions to stay in, Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
I do, and I like their players, so whatever.
I like Drew Holiday.
Yeah, so I had a rooting interest. I'll go with the Bucks to pick it, just to pick someone, And I didn't make it.
I don't remember who I picked.
So, and then it came down to the Celtics and the Heat, and I'm like, oh damn, well, I really don't like either team, but
I was going for my boy Jimmy Butler and shit.
I'm a sports fanatic, so I have a rooting interest. No matter if I'm watching the game, I'm gonna decide, all right, who am I going for? Because otherwise, I can't enjoy
into it and shit.
You know what I mean? So I always do. So I was like, man, I kind of like the Celtics. So I was like, fuck it. I made up my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna go for the Celtics. So now they're playing the Warriors, and I was going for the Mavericks, but. Well, Luka, my boy, can't do it by himself.
Yeah, his back's only fucking big enough and shit,
I mean, so if I had to, before the series started, I was like, all right, well, I went on Twitter. I was like, all right, this is my pick, Twitter world. I'm gonna go with the Celtics. And then after game 1, I tweeted, I'm like, all right, I'm probably being a prisoner of the moment, but I liked how they played, And so I was like, I'm gonna pick Celtics in 6, and well. It's still a possibility at this point, but yeah, you asked me who I'm going for. I'm rolling with the Celtics. I like Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I like Smart.
Jaylen Brown's dope.
I like Brown. I do. I like Al Horford.
Oh,
Al
dude,
Horford's
the OG and shit.
Dude,
was he ever with the Spurs? No. That was Aldridge, right?
Yeah. So he was with the
OG and shit.
Well, I know. I follow Al Horford from his days with the Florida Gators when they won the national championships. Yeah. So that's how I follow him, and. So I've always had a admiration for his game. I've always followed him when he was with Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was
he was balling out for a while.
time, and then he went to. I want to say he went to Boston, and then
OKC,
to Philly for a short.
Yeah, and then OKC for a little bit. No, and then that's when he went back to shit like that.
Yeah, he was in Philly for a little bit, and then went back to Boston. But man, you could just tell his veteran presence.
Makes a difference.
He's just a true leader for a team that's. I mean, fairly young.
They're a young squad.
They did make it to the Eastern Conference Finals when fucking Uncle Drew, Kyrie Irving didn't play. Remember?
Yeah.
So they were there. They were there. You can't say that they're new to it. That they're that young. They are young, but considering they've been to the Eastern Conference Finals.
True.
So I mean, you go that against a Warriors team that
seasoned, bro.
They've been there, done
too
that.
good. I mean, they're really good, bro. I can't stand them. I hate them. Fuck Curry. I'll say it again. Fuck Curry. Fuck Draymond Green. But you can't. I mean, they're good, bro. They're too fucking good.
And their core.
It's still the
lineup
same.
Is present. It's what Thompson, Draymond, and
Curry.
The chef.
Yeah.
So I mean, odds are are you gonna go against that against a young squad in Boston? But let me tell you, bro, the games we've been watching, they haven't been very good games. I mean, it's been sporadic. Both teams have turned the ball over, whatever. Yeah. But you can tell that Boston went healthy when Robert Williams is healthy.
When he's out there, dude, he's a big difference maker, bro.
Rebounding, and they put him in there with Al or whatever, or even Grant. Grant's out there, they're just scrappy. They're that defensive team that you hate going up against because they're on ball.
Marcus Smart, dude, you gotta give it up to him.
They're significantly taller. They're bigger than the Warrior squad, and which
small ball they play.
And small ball worked in 2016 when they won that series, when they won that championship. It worked when Draymond was at the 5. He was their big man, but it was working because they were just a little more fluid with their offense. They were pass happy. Find the open shot, and Steph and Clay.
Automatic almost.
Yeah.
Always.
The Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
That was the creation of the Splash Brothers that year. So, I mean, now you see a Clay. He's older. He's coming back from a fucking...
2 crazy injuries back to back and shit.
So, I mean, it's kind of hard. Curry's Curry, bro.
Yeah, Curry's Curry.
But from the games we've seen, in game 1... struggling
and shit.
Yeah, but, this last game, Boston was up in Boston for their first game at home, game 3, and you could see like, yeah, they're dominating. You know, they're out rebounding, which they should.
Yeah.
But Curry's like there. He's like, every time Curry shoots, I don't know about you, bro, but I'm like, fuck, it's going in.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, God damn it, you know, dude. And you know what I hate the way he just shoots it. Like he doesn't look. He just kind of like jacks it up. Like he's trying to get a foul. It's weird, and he always makes him like, motherfucker, dude. Like,
he's a shooter, dog. Shoot, man.
I hate you. Now, dude, but you know what tripped me out was when that chick, I can't remember what reporter asked Tatum, said Celtics, you know, Warriors became the first trio to go 20-5 in the finals game since '84 when Kareem, Magic, and Cooper did it. Michael Cooper. Okay. So when they asked, what do you think about this company? They were asking Tatum. He's like, he was happy with it, but he wanted to stay focused on the next game. He's like, I was born in 1998, so that was way before my time. That's a great company to be in, but he's like, I got to get ready for the next game. Like, I like that shit. I like that mentality.
That is a good mentality, but we should try to understand a little bit more of why he is the way he is, because
Kobe.
You know who
Kobe.
He idolizes Kobe.
And he dick rides Kobe. I mean, dude, he loves Kobe so much, dude.
Dude, but you know what? Dude,
that dick riding me crazy.
Yeah, so like my girl loves Kobe.
So does mine, El Pinche White Mamba and shit. Shout out my White Mamba.
Like, well, I guess like I didn't start having more somewhat of a respect for Kobe until after he retired from basketball, because I saw like the human side of Kobe. You know,
when it hit me,
Kobe.
When it hit me was after Shaq left. Excuse me. When Shaq left, he struggled. You know, a couple years with the squads he had. But when Pau Gasol came around, Ron Artest or Meta World Peace, whatever,
Odom,
whatever, all this was like. That's when I started appreciating Kobe more, his game. I was like, fuck, like I hated on him so much because he wanted to be so much like Jordan, because I'm a Jordan fan. Yeah. But then I was like, fuck, like I respect it, so I loved him. Like I started respecting him, started like fucking with him more, and shout out Kobe and shit. R.I.P. Whatever.
It sucks, bro. But that's why like and it's funny, like they showed how Tatum fucking texted Kobe.
Yeah, I got you today or some shit. Yeah.
Well, what game was it? 6 against the Heat?
No, it was like game.
Was it 7? Oh, 7?
Yeah, some shit like that. 6 or 7.
Yeah. So he's like, I got you, Kobe.
Yeah, I got you today or some shit.
And then he wore the purple
armband. The armband, yeah, so like, that's what it was, dude, bro.
Like
game 7.
I think just the imagery of that, like a Boston Celtic,
dude, a Celtic wearing a Lakers shit, dude. That's fucking crazy. That's wild.
That's what got me, and I even turned to my girl. I'm like, dude, this is shit right here. Like, this is crazy. This is so ironic that.
How wild is the coincidences?
Yeah. The Celtic player is fucking donning a fucking purple and gold armband.
Yep.
But I mean,
I saw it and I was like, holy shit, dude.
It's like, so I was like, yeah, for sure I'm going for Boston.
So who you got tonight? Boston or Golden State? Game 4.
You know what?
In Boston, right?
Usually, like, a lot of, like, basketball analysts or whatever, like, critics are always like, oh, Game 3. Game 3 always defines the series. And I'm a firm believer in that, you get Game 1, it's a toss-up. You never know, like, you see Boston coming off a 7-game series. It's going to be tough for them. It could be tough for any team. And then having to travel to California. So
the time zones, bro, that shit fucks with you big time.
Yeah, so, like, whatever, Game 1 and 2, the only thing that I wanted Boston to do was win one. Yeah. You got to win one. You got to steal one. So, they stole one.
They stole one.
They came back for Game 3. And then after what Draymond said after those games and the press conferences, Beantown fucking thrives on that energy, bro. And it just goes to show those of you guys that follow, basketball and know what's going on between the fans and Draymond. Like you guys know what's going on. Yeah, everyone knows. So it's no secret. Like,
but you know what? I thought the funniest thing was that Boston, the Warriors are they're all bitching about the fans and stuff, which is cool. Yeah. Whatever, it happens. Sports. They are racist in Boston. We'll give them that. They can win that non-prestigious award. But at the same time, you remember back in 2016 or whenever it was, there's a fucking clip. I don't know if I liked it on Twitter or whatever, or retweeted it. But it was Draymond talking shit because that's when LeBron was walking out and they're like, "Hey, LeBron, quit being a pussy ass bitch." And he stops and he looks at her like, "What the fuck?" And that's he's like, "Hey, lady, watch your mouth" or whatever. Yeah. And he's like talking shit about LeBron. Yeah. So now I think it's funny how the tables have turned and shit.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like how they're complaining about the being. It's like, dude, you guys are bitching about they were bitching about it, like quit being pussies and shit.
I don't
Man
really
up, dog.
Like from a personal standpoint, like fanatics are gonna be fanatics.
Yeah,
bro, you're in Boston, bro. You know how. Dude, they worship basketball there, bro. They still fucking have.
They worship sports over there. It's a sports town, dog. It's a sports town,
and it's a drunk town, and whatever you say, whatever you want, dude. Of course, it's expected.
Yeah, it is. Hey, so who you got then tonight? Celtics or Warriors? And give me a score. Give me a score.
Yeah. So I'm pulling for Boston to win the series, but tonight I think the Warriors are gonna answer back. But if they don't, it's a wrap. It's a wrap after this. I think if Golden State doesn't win today,
it's done.
But I'm gonna pick Golden State today just because Chef, he got hurt.
Chef Curry, dog.
He's
gonna come back with vengeance, dog.
He's gonna. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had his intimate talks with Clay. Hey, baby, come on.
With Aisha and shit.
I can't do this all on my own, baby.
Come on, baby.
I need you. And then Draymond would be like, "Hey, Draymond, just pass the fucking ball, dog."
So
or rebound or something, dog. Come on.
So you got Golden State tonight?
Yeah, and I think Kerr's gonna rely more on his bench. They're young, bro, but
Poole
they're good. But they're Poole, Moody, and Kuminga.
Yeah,
dude. I think they haven't played much in this series, Moody and Kuminga. But I think if Kerr is finally he's been giving the veterans a chance. He's left them out there.
Yeah,
but I think you got to get these hungry cats in there, bro.
Yeah, you do.
So I think he's gonna have to everything. Boom.
I got Celtics tonight, bro. Fuck it. So 117, Warriors 115. That's my guess.
All right,
they're gonna try to beat them on that 3
game.
Yeah, that's what I got.
All right, so
Beantown, baby, they're gonna come out.
So Beantown, I'm gonna go with Warriors just because I have an inkling that maybe they're gonna do all right. So I'm gonna go Golden State today. 105, Boston 101.
101. All right, I'm writing it down for next time so we can see how we did it.
Yeah, and I think Boston is gonna hang in there. They can shoot, bro. They're just all around athletic, bro. So I mean, they really don't have very many holes in their squad, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
And they have good coaching. So
true that.
And the Golden State Warriors have good coaching. They got good players. This is an exciting series, man. Like I as a fan, I can't complain.
Yeah, as a fan, we're good. Fuck it, we're good.
I mean, the Spurs, baby. We got a couple more years.
Spurs and the Bulls.
We got to see who we draft this next coming month, but
we'll see what's good.
Be back. Popovich, he might retire, might not.
I don't think I think he's got at least 1 or 2 more years in him.
I just wanted him to get DeJounte Murray some help, man.
Get one more ring, please.
Yeah,
Pop.
It'd be nice.
That'd be dope.
Whatever. I had to throw the Spurs in there. I had to fucking
fuck it. Nah, but thanks for that all that insight, Doug. We're about to dip out and shit. You have anything else to say? Anything you want to plug in?
You must be hungry, baby. We got them dollar tacos.
Yeah.
But
my phone's blowing up and shit.
Ama.
Yamero jeva.
Nah, but yeah, it's been good. We'll be here. We'll be back. Tune in.
Oh shit, my bad. Right there. Can you read that shit? My bad.
Oh no, I can't read.
I'll catch you guys later. Ray Zombie. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, teacher. This is my first time getting up in front of the class. Tune in with Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts. Follow us on Instagram at bro.monroe.show. See y'all.
Laters.